I have done still gold videos on both Fable 2 and Fable 3 by now, so you know what's coming. Fable Anniversary. What, did you think I was going to make you wait another 5 months for this one? Well, I almost did, however. A little angel sat on my shoulder and told me that I need to give the people what the people deserve, and that's me ruining Fable 1 forever for everybody. But in stunning HD. Fable is the game that kicked off the Fable franchise, believe it or not, so as you can imagine I am quite the fan. This video will complete a trilogy within the Still Gold series in which all will include kicking a chicken, and isn't that what it's all about? Jokes aside, this game is an absolute blast, and I honestly cannot wait to fuck around. I chose Anniversary rather than the bog standard old Fable because it just looks a little nicer, not that it actually means much, but for argument's sake at the very least the games are more or less the same. So my friends, I hope that you enjoy Fable Anniversary is Still Gold. I would do a flashy title reel, however often I find myself too deep in an existential crisis for it. Let's get into Fable Anniversary. Ah yes, they know me as the Chicken Chaser. What a great start. The game begins with a shot that's simply too up close to a child who is hideous. We wake up after a nap on the steps of our house to our father, who tells us that we need to go find our sister Teresa. He also tells us for some odd reason that for every good deed that we do around Oakvale, he'll give us a gold piece so that we can go and buy Teresa a birthday present. Honestly, that's not a good enough incentive. I'm going to be evil. And so the first thing that I did when I ran off was chin this child. It got a reaction, so naturally, I did it several times. I'm about 30 seconds out of the introduction of this game, and I'm already going down the evil path, punching this wall to test the power of my strikes, only to discover that I've probably rearranged the dental work of this toddler. Begone, chicken! It does not matter what Fable game you're playing, there is nothing quite as satisfying as volleying a chicken. I don't know how so much of my pleasure derives from being a local terror in whatever game that I'm playing, but here we are. I really need to stop punching everybody that I see. It's kind of getting old now.
Right, got you, you little ruffian.
Who the fuck gave Boris Johnson a job?
I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds.
I really don't know what this guard's stance was meant to be, but it's funny.
Violent conduct towards a person or persons without guard's permission.
Wait, I can get permission for that?
That sort of behaviour is not acceptable. If you were older, you'd be apprehended and fined by the town guards. You need to decide if behaving like that is worth it. I'll leave it at that for now. But think about what I've said.
Done.
What the blazes?
Because at this point in the story I'm a child, there is no consequence whatsoever for assaulting anyone and everyone. All that will happen is the guards come over to give you a lecture whilst standing and looking incredibly constipated. Finally, I found my sister Teresa. I'm supposed to get her a birthday present, so happy birthday.
I'll tell Mum on you.
No you won't, you daft sod, because she's going to be dead outside of this intro. Do you know nothing about narrative cliches? Chinned! After assaulting literally everybody in the town, I suppose I should go off and do some good deeds. First, I come across a bully harassing a child. Solution: punch them both. My tactic appears to have worked. You can tell this game is dated. Look at the state of those animations.
Thank you, but please don't hit me like that.
Oh wow, I've performed a good deed, though I'm not entirely sure how much that will matter amidst all of the bad ones. Oh no, Boris is back. It's time to return to father and tell him all about the good deeds that I've done. Chin.
Don't you dare hit your own father. I'm a man of my word, so here's the gold for your good deeds.
Did he just feed me the coin? What the fuck?
But if you think that I'll turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong.
But you literally just did. You rewarded me for doing something good, even though I've done 20 bad things. You dopey cunt. What is this chicken doing?
I wonder what he'll do next.
This time the guards came up to me and I didn't even do anything, so now I'm royally confused. I feel like they just give me lectures on a regular interval at this point. Next I came across a woman who suspected her husband was cheating on her. So I guess that's a job for a kid. But before I could do that, I came across a man who needed my help to watch over his farm while he had a piss.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour?
This is honestly the last place on the planet that I expected to encounter a Scouser. Whilst watching over this man's stock, a sleep paralysis demon of a child rocked up and jeered me in an attempt to convince me to smash up his stock. I don't do evil deeds because somebody asked me to, you silly sausage.
Fine. Have your stupid good deed then.
Why are there so many children here? Who the fuck is this nonce?
Excellent, thanks, lad. You've done me a big favour. I'll let your dad know what a splendid watchman you made.
And just like that, we've earned another gold coin. My dad gives me the same tired lecture about doing bad deeds, but I get rewarded, so what does it matter? Next up, I find the woman's cheating husband behind a gaff. It appears as if they're getting up to business. It would be a shame to interrupt. He begs me not to tell his wife, however I'm the wrong side of the Stella Artois to side with this bold cunt. So I tell his wife.
Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food.
Well, that's a bit extreme, but you know what? You do you. After returning to my father and retrieving yet another gold coin, I now finally have enough gold to purchase some chocolate from a merchant to give to my sister. I give her the chocolates and then bandits attack the village. I don't understand. I hide behind a fence, which is not very effective, or at least it shouldn't be, and I watch an NPC stand vacantly and wait to get killed by a bandit. What the fuck? I emerge from the hiding spot to discover the entire village is on fire and everyone is dead. All of my good and bad deeds, they mean nothing. My dad is also dead. I was kind of looking forward to being punished. A bandit appears out of nowhere and attacks me. However, he is killed by a man who also appears out of nowhere. He walks really strange. Help me. He tells me that if I want to live, I have to go with him. Sounds kind of noncy if I'm being honest with you. However, I don't exactly have other prospects here, so we're off.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on.
Chill the fuck out. My family just got murdered, you gimp.
Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me.
I don't know why, but this guy sounds like he's voiced by Google Translate. If I have to hear it, then so do you.
My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home.
Google Translate explains to us that if we want to seek vengeance, we'll have to train to become a hero. He clearly was not watching me do harm to absolutely everybody. Otherwise, he'd know that I am not fit for this task. We get assigned a room, and we get told we have a roommate, but she won't be about until tomorrow. She wakes us up the following morning to introduce herself. She's Whisper. She's a very annoying character whose only purpose in the narrative is to attempt to one-up you at any given opportunity in the story. Oh my god, this is the face of a traumatized child. Why are there so many hooded people? I thought I'd escaped it. Not to worry, it's training time. Training consists of beating a scarecrow with a stick and then watching it go full gremlin mode. Next, the guildmaster sends us on a mission to kill some bugs for some reason. They're kinda nasty and I'm not sure what he expects me to do with a stick, but I clobber them to death and then return to him, where he asks me a rather ominous question. Do you wish to leave your childhood behind and begin apprentice training? Oh no, not my childhood. We're no longer a child. Boy, that was quick. Whisper, however, looks identical to how she looked before, which is pretty odd. I have a scan through the bookshelves to be told that I find nothing interesting, which I think is a rather dangerous commentary on literature, but okay. Oh, a love story. How delightful. Let's give it a read. Ralph was a hero who fought bravely and well, but his face showed the scars of battle, and frankly, no woman would look at him. In his despair, he robbed the ancient trader barons of Greatwood and bought a house and a pile of presents to give out. Women fell at his feet, and eventually he chose a gorgeous one to marry. But too late, he realised that the type of female who is impressed by gifts and houses is too shallow to make a good bride. So Ralph decapitated her and waved her lovely head about in triumph. What the fuck? I thought this was a love story, man! I get a sword in training now. I really hope these people understand what they're doing. My job is to twat Whisper, and frankly, this couldn't come soon enough. What the fuck is that? Is this a man or a bionicle? This man is gigantic, and then his hands are freakishly large even for that. This man has been juiced up on steroids since before he left the womb. Come to think of it, how did he even get out of the womb? Did he like bust through the stomach or something? Anyway, the guildmaster asks me to twat Whisper again, so I oblige because she's irritating. Upon my victory, the big man is disappointed in Whisper, and then he walks off in the most daft way that I've ever seen. Next, we get taught about archery. Now, I'm not entirely certain how this system is supposed to work, but I think it works better in the actual combat than it does in the tutorial. And then we get taught how to use Force Lightning like Darth Sidious for some reason. You shouldn't have taught me this unlimited power, now I'm going to use it on you. I appear to have accidentally satisfied the guildmaster's sexual urges. It's time to make the dummies skank out again. Really? Hunting more beetles? Oh my god. Oh no, not the bandits. Let's do them in. So after killing the bandits, Whisper comes out with this absolute gem of a piece of dialogue.
We did it! Did you see the look on their faces?
Do you mean the look of being dead? It's already time to leave my teenage years behind and progress onto my final training, whatever that means. I think these tapestries really like oversell the protagonist's jawline because he looks chiseled and all that, and then when you actually get into the game he looks like this. Our final test before we become a hero novice is to scrap Maze in the woods. And in this cutscene, I can't see past the arrows because they're stupidly massive. He teleports all over the place like a weirdo, to be fair, but he's not actually that hard to slap up.
Go on, fight me.
He still sounds a bit like Google Translate, which only fuels my fury.
Very good. Now, shoot me with your bow.
Fucking hell, this man has a death wish. Of course I shot him. It's what he asked for. And then he asks me to shock him. Kinky bastard. So of course I do that. It's what he wants. And just like that, I graduate as a hero, and there was no sexual misconduct involved at all, I promise. The world is now my oyster. And where are my pants? Also, what's with the Union Jack?
Wasps are attacking the picnic area. Follow me.
Wasps attacking a picnic area? Sounds like a regular day at Heaton Park. No, Mither, I'm gonna go show them that Brexit means Brexit. You know what? I'm starting to get the impression that somebody significantly undersold the situation to me. Never mind. There I was, slaying wasp bastards, thinking, how can this get any worse? Nobody at any point up until now told me that these wasps could be gigantic. No matter, I'm the hero of the day, and I'm still wearing no pants. We return to the Heroes Guild to meet this big hero character who serves no purpose other than to insult you and tell you how much more important she is than you for some reason.
I'm sure the guild can find you something to do, though. I hear the kitchens need cleaning.
Listen here, I just murdered a giant wasp whilst wearing no pants. I'm not the kind of man you want cleaning the kitchen. Ah, Bowerstone. Is this Boris Johnson again?
We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now.
Does this man have no understanding of common law? Obviously violence won't be tolerated. I don't exactly need to be told that. Oh, I found a crunchy chick. What is a crunchy chick? I've been here a whole of 50 seconds and I already have a bounty.
Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes. I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen.
Thanks, Google Translate. It was brutal. What the fuck is that?
Quick! Follow me!
Nah. I don't know what was meant to be going on there, but I did ignore it, so... Oh wow, look at all these chickens for me to volley. Enjoy life on the second floor! I just kicked this one into the river, and it drowned. Oh no. It was innocent fun up until that point, and now I actually feel bad. Who's this man? I'm sure he'll have a normal conversation for me.
Hello there. I don't think you've met my daughter, have you? She's rather lovely, if I say so myself, though a bit fussy. She's keen to meet strong, handsome men like you.
Do I want to meet Beardy Boldy's daughter? You know what? Go on then. We'll do that.
Ah, that's good news. I think she was starting to get a bit lonely. Thing is, she only likes men whose hair looks like the picture on this card.
What the fuck kind of conversation is this?
Maybe if you look like that, she'd let me introduce you to her. Come and find me when you're ready. I won't be far away.
I've got a sneaky feeling that me not doing this quest is dodging a bullet. Instead, I decided to commit various crimes against the state and then get the fuck out of Bowerstone as quickly as humanly possible. I take a quest to go and fight some bandits in the woods. For some reason, Whisper sides with the bandits because of rivalry's sake. Apparently, that's more important than doing the honourable heroic thing. Apparently, this guild has no rules but getting in each other's way. Next thing I know, me and Whisper are having a hop killing contest. Except I was an idiot and chose to boast for this quest, so I had to fight them naked.
You're losing your touch, farm boy. You need to practice more.
What do you mean, Whisper beat me? Oh, fuck it. I'm out of here. I've really shot myself in the foot because now I've got to prove myself to be better than fucking Whisper. So I go about doing this the sensible way by massacring a camp that is full to the brim with bandits. I bet Whisper couldn't do this. She'd probably side with the bandits. I'm not entirely certain this is a bandit, boys. It looks like the mixture between moss and a gorilla. It throws a rock at me and I die. The end. Just kidding. But it's the end of this video, let's be real. That brings us to the end of Fable Anniversary is Still Gold. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope that you've enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be super fantastic. And remember, are you truly being a hero correctly if you're not beating the shit out of everybody in the village? It's been a long time since I've sat down and played this game, so it's been a blast to revisit it. But it truly is a blast and one that I highly recommend. Anyway, hopefully I'll be seeing you all very soon with another video at some point. But until next time, take care and goodbye.